Hello everybody, welcome to Strength in Tone. We have 3 groups of exercises and we've got 4 exercises in each group. Each exercise we're going to do for 45 seconds with 15 seconds to get ready to do the next one. You'll note here that I have a heavier set of weights. I'm going to use those for the larger muscle groups, the legs, the chest, and the back. And I've also got a smaller or lighter set of dumbbells that I'm going to use for smaller muscle groups, such as the arms and shoulders. So are we ready? The first round of exercises we're going to start with a runner's lunge. So runner's lunge, we start with the feet hip width apart, core engaged. We're going to step back and reach forward using your glutes and the hamstrings in the back of the leg. We're going to pull yourself back up. So you're reaching forward and then pull to come back up. Keeping a nice neutral spine as you do this as well. There's no rounding forward, the spine is staying neutral. You want to challenge yourself a little bit more. You can take your hands down to the floor and come back up. And if you want to challenge yourself even more from there, you grab your dumbbells and put those in your hands. Following that, we're going down to the floor. We're going to do chest fly with 90-degree hold. So holding those dumbbells, legs are up in the air, core is engaged, using the abdominals to push the belly button toward the floor. Use the muscles of the chest from the underarm to the center of the chest. You inhale out and you exhale back up. And you're maintaining that contraction all the way down and all the way up, not letting that go. So this is a full contraction right from the pubic bone right up to the collarbone. The entire front part of the body is going to be used for that. Then we're going to come on up and we're going to do runner's lunge on the other side. So you're stepping back and pulling forward again with those different positions. Hands can go to the floor or you can even use dumbbells in your hands. And following that, we're going to go down and do lying tricep extension. So this is with the lighter dumbbells. You're on the floor. Use the abdominals once again to push that belly button toward the spine. Hands are up at the ceiling to start. We're going to bend those elbows and lower the dumbbells down toward your ears. Noting here that the elbows are always pointing to the ceiling, never opening up to the side. We're using the triceps, the back of the arms. So we want to make sure that the movement is done through the back of the arms. And that's when you do the full tricep by keeping the elbows pointing to the ceiling. So exhale back up. Maintaining the contraction down and extending back up through the back of the arms. When we go out to the side, we only get part of the arm. We want to get full tricep, so we want those elbows pointing to the ceiling. Plus, it also reduces our risk of injury, so that we don't bump ourselves in the heads with those dumbbells. So are you ready? You ready for runner's lunge? You grab your dumbbells if you're using them. If you're not, then you go on to keep your feet hip width apart, and here we go. We're stepping back, core is engaged. Use your glutes to pull forward, engaging the core, using the muscles of the back of the leg, from the glutes right down to behind the knee. You're contracting. Inhale back, exhale back up. Remember, you have your different levels here, so you can take your hands down to the floor if you need to. If you want to challenge yourself even more, you can even use dumbbells. Exhale up, inhale down, exhale up. Engaging that core just to help support the spine so you're not going to round forward. You always want to protect that spine. 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, now we've got chest fly. Grabbing your dumbbells, keeping that core engaged. Keep that belly button pushed toward the floor. Chest is engaged. 4, 3, 2, and good. Open the chest up. Engage the chest muscles from the underarm right to the center of the chest to pull back up. Always full engagement of the core all the way down and all the way back up. Inhale out and exhale up. Using full front side of the body. Full contraction of that chest. Never letting that go. You've got 20 seconds left. Really squeezing. Now, if you feel that back lift off the floor, you can track those abdominals to press that belly button down towards the spine just a little bit more. Woo. Inhale out and exhale back up. Inhale out, exhale back up. Here we go to 245. Now we're doing runner's lunge on the other side. Shoulders are back, chest is lifted, Core, glutes, hamstrings are all engaged. 3, 2, 1, and go. You step back and you pull it up. Shoulders are back, chest lifted, pull it up. Inhale back, exhale up. So anytime you're exerting force, that's when you're doing that exhale. Inhale back, exhale up. Really squeezing that midsection, really working those glutes. When you come back up, you push those glutes all the way forward. So you can work right up to the top there, not missing one muscle fiber on the back of that leg. There you go. Remember where your hand position are. You go with where you are today. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up, and there's your 45. We're going down to the floor for that tricep extension, lying tricep extension. So grab your dumbbells. Keep your feet on the floor. Abdominals contracted, pushing your belly button toward the floor. Arms are up and go. Inhale down, exhale to extend up. Inhale down, exhale up. Very, very good. Really maintaining control for the whole movement so that you're not going to knock yourself in the noggin. Once again, keeping those elbows pointing toward the ceiling. Don't allow them to fall out to the side. If you find them falling out to the side and you don't have much control over the weight, then you go a little bit lighter. Exhale. Inhale down. Exhale up. Woo! Feel that burn. The back of the arms, you feel that? That's progress. I can feel that. 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, now coming back up. We've got runner's lunge. Again, we're doing our second set. Core is engaged, glutes are engaged, hamstrings are engaged. 3, 2, 1, and go. Stepping back and coming back up. Really using the glutes and the hamstrings to work the back side of the body here. Even engaging the abdominals, pull those shoulders right back as you lift up. Shoulders come right up over the hips. The glutes are pushing forward so you can feel that contraction right at the very top of the glutes. Yes. Inhaling down, exhaling back up when you're exerting that force. Woo! And good. 10 seconds are left, really squeezing the back muscles, the back of the leg. And exhale, 4, 3, 2, and good. Down to the floor. We're doing chest fly with that 90-degree hold. On your back, legs are up, core is engaged. 4, 3, 2, and good. Contract the chest, opening up. So note here that your knees are not in at your chest. The legs are actually, the front of the thighs are 90 degrees to the abdominals. Pressing that belly button toward the side. Engaging the muscles of the chest from the underarm straight to the center of the chest. Full contraction. Yes, yes, yes. I can feel that. Woo! 20 seconds are left. This is why I like that heavier weight. Those muscles are a little bit bigger, they're a little bit stronger, so you can really challenge yourself. Maybe one set you use heavier, one set you use lighter. Doesn't matter. You'll progress the more you try. Just never sacrifice form for the amount of weight that you're going to use. That's 45, it's actually 46. We get a little bonus second in there. Okay, come on up. Here we go again, runner's lunge on that other side. Shoulders are back, chest stays lifted, engage those glutes, and go. Step back, use the glutes to come forward. Really squeeze and press. And squeeze and press. And good. Engage those glutes. Use those hips to push, use the glutes to push those hips all the way forward so you can feel the contraction right at the top of the glute. 20 seconds left. Exhaling up. Inhale back. Exhaling up. Yes, yes. You've got 10 seconds now. And you're doing awesome. Your final 4, 3, 2, good. Okay, lying tricep. It's the last set of this round. So you're on your back. engaging the back of the arms, keeping that core engaged. 3, 2, and good. Bring those dumbbells down beside your ears, using the back of the arms to extend back up. You're doing fantastic. Really squeezing and always making sure those elbows are pointing to the ceiling. Use your abdominals to press that belly button toward the floor. Making sure you're still getting that core workout. It's unintentional, but it works. Woo! Why not get some bonus exercise here? Really flexing and controlling through the triceps and the back of the arm. You're controlling the movement down, and then you're contracting, come back up, and really squeezing the back of the arms to push it back up. Here we go. And good. There's your 45. All right, that's the first round of exercises are done. We're on to the second round. The second round of exercises we're going to start with a forward lunge with a twist. So forward lunge, we're going to step forward, land on your heel and lower down and come back up. So this is a forward lunge. Note here that if you have knee problems or if your knees are bothering you for today, you can step forward and pull back without lowering yourself down. Making sure that you're just contracting those legs as you do this so that you're always feeling like you're flexing and engaging the muscles. Eventually you start to build yourself to go a little bit lower. Okay? So the other thing you want to make sure is that you're stepping directly from the hip. You're not stepping forward and crossing in front or out to the side. For balance in those muscles in the front of the leg and the back of the leg, we want to make sure that we're stepping directly from the hip. Now we're going to add a twist. We're going to step forward, we're going to twist, and then come back. So note here when I'm doing this, the shoulders are staying over the hips the entire time. I'm not arching back. The arms, I have them in front of us so that we can know where our position is. So we know where our body position is. It's not up here and it's not down here. Keep those arms straight out in front of you. So that's forward lunge with twist. You want to challenge yourself more? Place a dumbbell in your hand. All right, and after that one, we're going to do a double bent over row. We're going to keep our palms facing forward for this one. So you hold your dumbbells, shoulders are back, core is engaged, hinge from the hips. Note here, you're not rounding forward. You get a nice neutral spine. Palms are going to face forward. Draw those shoulder blades together, purposely engaging the muscles of the back. Hold up here just for a second at this moment, just while we're doing the demonstration, just so that you can feel that contraction in the middle of the back. You want to feel it going from the underarm right to the close to the spine. That's where you want to feel the exercise all the way through. Now, during the workout, we're not going to hold. We're going to be hinged forward. We're going to pull up, keeping that engagement all the way through. Even when the arms come up and when they go down, that engagement that you feel up here, you don't ever want to let that go. Then we're going to do forward lunge with a twist on the other side. Forward, we twist, and back. Forward, twist, and back. And then how we're going to finish that round is down on the floor. We're going to do reverse obliques. So I'm going to go on the floor. I'm going to turn my back to you for a minute and show you how to engage where my legs are moving for this lower oblique. Reverse oblique. On your back, legs are in front of you. You're going to bring your knees over to one side, bring them back out, and use the lower abdominals to bring the other side. So here, you're contracting from the pubic bone right up to the belly button to draw those knees side to side. So, does this mean you're ready to get started? Okay, we're starting right now. We're going to do forward lunge with a twist. You ready? And go. Stepping forward, twist, and back. Keep those abdominals engaged. You're twisting from the waist. You're getting an abdominal workout as you're challenging your legs. So drop on your kneecaps. Engage your glutes and even your hamstrings on the back of the leg. Really feeling the muscles contracting in each leg as you're doing this exercise. Core is engaged to help you do that twist, so you get your unintentional ab workout. Well, intentional, unintentional, so Three, two, and good. Very good. Now you grab your dumbbells. We're going to fold forward from the hips. Remember, you're not rounding forward. Nice neutral spine, engaging the core to support the spine. And here we go in 3, 2, good. Palms are facing forward. If you really have a hard time engaging your back, then feel free to pulse up there so you can really try and get that contraction. And then feel it again all the way down and all the way up. If you've got that contraction, you can come up and lower down. Really squeezing. You're never letting that go through the entire exercise. You're exhaling up and inhaling back. Exhaling when you're exerting the force. Inhaling back down. 10 seconds are left now. And squeeze. Keep your eyes looking about 3 feet in front of you as you do this. Nice neutral spine. There's your 45. Perfect. Time flies. Forward lunge with a twist now on the other side. Keeping that core engaged. Shoulders are back over the hips. Pull up on the kneecaps. Engage your glutes. Let's go. Forward lunge and twist and back. Those thighs are engaged. They're not letting go. That core and the glutes are engaged. Again, not letting that go. Remembering that if you are having knee problems, then you only go halfway. You only lower halfway. Go to where you are today to get to where you want to be tomorrow. Ooh, I'm getting deep. Keep that core engaged. 10 seconds are left. I laugh like it's not something I do. That's totally me. 3, 2, and beautiful. Now, down to the floor. Reverse oblique. On your back. Legs are up. Hands can be under your bum, by your side, across the chest, or behind your head. Contract those lower abdominals and go side to side. And good. Your hand position, just wherever you're able to place your hand that you feel that's most in those lower abdominals, then you do that. Really contracting and squeezing from the pubic bone right up to the belly button. If you are having a hard time engaging those abdominals, or maybe it just helps you focus a little bit more, you can bring your hands onto your belly and try to feel that contraction, that little vibration underneath your fingertips. 10 seconds are left. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Woo! Exhaling as they come in. Inhale back up. Exhale. And there you go. That's 45. Come on back up. We've got lunge and twist. We're back at the top of those ones again. Shoulders are back. Chest is up. Engage your glutes. Pull up on the kneecaps. Engage that core. Shoulders are over the hips. And go. Lunge forward. And twist. And back. Lunging forward. Stepping straight from the hips. And back. Engaging the thighs. Engaging those glutes. Shoulders are staying over the hips at all times. You're not leaning forward or backwards here. Really controlling through the glutes, the thighs, and the core. You've got 20 seconds left. Really squeeze. Keep that core engaged. You're twisting from the waist. Being intentional with each movement that you make. And good. You've got 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, now we're going down, oh, sorry, double bent over row. I lost myself. You got your dumbbells. Hinging from the hips. Core engaged, nice neutral spine. You're not rounding forward. Stay neutral here. And go. Pull those shoulder blades together and forward. Really squeeze. Keeping your eyes focused on the floor about 3 feet in front of you. That's going to keep you from compressing the spine and from looking at your toes, which will help round your back. So we're exhaling on the way back. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Try to keep them together as the arms go back down. Try not to let those shoulder blades come apart. You feel that stretching movement in the back? That is when the work is happening. It's not when your arms are coming up. It's actually when your hands are going down. That's why you want to maintain that contraction. Woo! Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. There's your 45. Okay, guys. We're on to that lunge with the twist once more. Shoulders are back, over the hips, pulling up on those kneecaps, really engaging your glutes, really engaging that core, being intentional here. Let's go. Step forward, twist, and back. Step forward, twist, and back. Yes. Really squeezing those thighs. Really squeezing that core. Maintain control all the way through. Keeping your chin parallel to the floor. You're not looking up. You're not looking down. You're looking straight ahead. Show confidence. Woo! Twist and back. Step forward. Twist and back. Step forward. Twist and back. There you go. You're 45. Now, reverse obliques on the floor, on your back. Press that belly button down toward the spine. Hands are under your bum, by your side, across the chest, or behind your head. You can even keep your hands on those abdominals. You find your place. Let's go. Side to side. Woo! Keep them straight up in the air. Yes. Yes. Feel that working in those lower abdominals from the pubic bone right up to the belly button and to the side. Yes. Really squeeze. Squeeze. Make it work. Be intentional. Visualize and feel those muscles working in those lower abdominals from the pubic bone right up to the belly button. You're not letting it go. When those legs are going back out, you're using those abdominals to press the back towards the spine. Or, sorry, the belly button towards the spine. Let's try that. Woo! And there you have it. Round 2 of exercises. We did it. I got caught up on my dumbbells there. So now we're going to do alternating side-to-side lunge. You have the option to use a dumbbell here or not. Your legs are going to be very wide with the toes turned out to the side. And you're going to have your hands either in prayer position here, or you can hold your dumbbell like a goblet up at the top. Push the glutes forward with the abdominals contracted. And you're going to stick your butt out and go to one side and up. And then the other side, and then to up again. So here you're using your inner and outer thighs as well as your glutes. From the side, the exercise looks like this. So you'll note that I actually am bending forward. Glutes are going back, knees staying in line with the toes and the ankle, and up, and then to the other side. You want the knee going in the same direction as the toes in order to prevent any knee problems or injury during the exercise. Following that exercise, we have arm curl. So with your dumbbells, shoulders are back, feet are about hip width apart. If you need a little more stability, you can take your legs a little bit wider. Elbows are tucked into your sides. You can curl your hands up toward your shoulders and lowering back down. Keep a contraction in your core and your glutes as well, so that you're not moving back and forth. We don't want to use momentum from the rest of the body to keep the focus only in the biceps. And to reduce risk of injury, we're going to move only the arms with that hinge in the elbow. And then after that one, we're going to do bicycle abs. We're down on the floor. On your back, hands are behind your head here. Press the lower back toward the floor. We're going to crunch the upper body up. We're going to crunch over to one side and then switch to the other side. Now, note here that you're not in any race. This is no bike race. Your intention here is to contract as many muscle fibers as possible by going through when you're going through this exercise. So to be intentional, you need to fully contract those abdominals from the pubic bone right up to the rib cage and all the way through the abdominals and the obliques. It's a full contraction, going nice and slow in order to target as many muscle fibers as possible. Following that one, we're coming up onto the knees and we're going to do anterior raise. So we're going to alternate sides when we do this. You're on your knees, core is engaged, glutes are engaged, chin is parallel to the floor, so you're not looking up or down, you're looking straight ahead. You bring one dumbbell out in front, lower down, exhale, bring the other hand up. So each time you lift, you exhale. Are we ready? If you are using a dumbbell, for those lunges to the side. You grab that now. Take those legs wide. Turn the toes out. And now you should be ready. And go. Going to one side and then the other. Stepping to the side. Noting that the knees are in line with the toes. Use your glutes to push yourself up and forward. And then go to the other side. Push. And push. Use those inner thighs. Use the outer thighs. Use the glutes really working all around the thigh there. Your core is engaged, supporting a nice neutral spine. Looking straight ahead of you. Woo! Exhale as you come up. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2. And good, that's 45. All right, we're going to arm curl. So if you're using a smaller dumbbell, you grab that now. Feet are about hip width apart or a little bit wider. Elbows are tucked into your side. Core and the glutes are engaged. And go, curling up from the elbow to the shoulder. Nice and slow. Once again, we're always targeting as many muscle fibers as possible. When we go fast, we could be missing muscle fibers. So let's just keep it nice and slow. Going fast is not wrong. You might get more of a cardio workout. But I wanted today to target as many muscle fibers as possible. And good. Maintain control all the way through. From the elbow right to the shoulder. Exhaling as you come up. Inhale down. Notice when you go nice and slow, you can contract a little bit deeper. Once again, keeping that chin parallel to the floor. And good, perfect, excellent. Now we're going down for bicycle abs. Remember, no race here. Contract and breathe all the way through, pressing that belly button toward the spine and go. Twist to one side and back. Exhale as you twist. Inhale back. Exhale, twist. Inhale back. Exhale and back. Exhale and back. Exhale, really squeezing those abdominals, never letting that go. You're feeling this right from the pubic bone right to the rib cage. You're doing that properly. You're really squeezing. And good, keep going. Nice and slow. Contract and contract. 10 seconds or less. Really focusing on that midsection. You're reaching. You're not just going through the motion. You're contracting and reaching. There you go. Very good. Now onto your knees for anterior raise. Grabbing those dumbbells. Core is engaged. Glutes are engaged. Hips press forward. And go. Lifting up. Coming up just above shoulder height. You're contracting the front of the shoulder through the entire movement. Again, control. You're very much in control of this exercise. Keep that core entirely engaged. We're not going any faster because we don't want to. We're using momentum from the body. Use that core and the glutes to help you maintain control. And using the front of the shoulder, that's where we want to feel this. Exhale. Exhale. Good breathing all the way through. Exhaling each time you bring those arms up. You're doing well. Chin is parallel to the floor. And good. There's your 45. Coming back up. We're using going side to side again. So if you're grabbing those dumbbells, you grab it now. Legs are wide. Toes turned out to the side. Core and glutes are engaged. 3, 2, 1, and go. Side and up. Use those glutes. Pushing those hips forward. Inhale back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You are doing fantastic. This is a great little circuit for full body workout. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale up. Maintaining contractions in the inner and outer thigh throughout the entire movement. Remember again, you're always in control. Your core is engaged to help you maintain neutral spine. You've got 10 seconds left. Make it work. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Woo. 3, 2, And good. And here we go on now to arm curl. Grabbing those dumbbells. Palms are forward. Feet maybe a little bit wider than shoulder width apart or hip width apart. Elbows close to your side. Ready? And go. We can try. Really squeezing the arms from the elbow to the shoulder. Keeping that core engaged. And those glutes. You're not rocking forward and backward. Maintain control of the exercise from through the bicep. Chin is parallel to the floor. You're not looking up. You're not looking down. You don't want to risk any injury here. We want very neutral body position. And squeeze. And squeeze. Woo! Keeping those elbows tucked to your side at all times. We've got 4, 3, 2, and good. Excellent job. Down to the floor now. We're doing bicycle abs. Keeping the core engaged. Using the abdominals to press the spine toward the floor. Hands behind the head, core engaged, and go. We go to the side and back. Really squeezing that midsection. You want to feel this from the pubic bone right up to the rib cage. Really squeezing those abs. And exhale. And exhale. Keep it going now. Being intentional. Make sure you're getting maximum benefit from these abdominal exercises, abdominal workout. You only get maximum benefit when you're giving a full contraction. So this is about you. This is not about going through the motion. This is about what you're willing to put into it. Keep it going now. 4, 3, 2, and good. There you go. Now, coming back up onto the knees. Keeping, you're doing shoulder, anterior shoulder raise. Shoulders are back over the hips. Core and glutes are engaged. You're looking straight ahead. Chin is parallel to the floor. Let's go. Bring one hand up. We lower back down. Exhale. Other side. You're doing awesome. Really squeezing now. And good. You keep it going. Really squeeze up. And squeeze up. Excellent job. Really engage that core, helping to support the spine and keep the body in neutral position. So you're not thrusting the weight up. You're squeezing through the front of the shoulder to lift up. You've got 15 seconds left. Note here that as the exercise gets challenging, you're not looking up at the ceiling or down at the floor to keep yourself going. You're looking straight ahead. You're breathing out when you bring that arm up. Breathe out. There you go. 45 seconds, that is done. So that's 2 rounds of each of the exercises we're going to do. So you can stop here, or if you really want to push yourself through one final circuit of each exercise, let's do that now. So we're going to go right back up to the top, and we're going to start with runner's lunge. Are you ready for it? Let's go. So maybe you're using weights, maybe you're not, but we're doing runner's lunge, keeping the core engaged, keeping the glutes engaged. You're stepping back, using the muscles from the glutes all the way down the leg to the back of the knee. Woo! Shoulders back, chest is lifted. Use your glutes to push those hips forward. Definitely, you're doing awesome here. Now remember, your hands could be going straight out. Or you can have dumbbells in each hand. Or if you want to challenge yourself more, especially on this final set of exercises, place some dumbbells in your hands. That would be awesome. 3, 2, and good. There's your 45. So now we're going to do chest fly with a 90-degree hold on your back with your dumbbells, pushing your belly button down towards your spine. Legs are up. Core and chest are engaged from the underarm to the center of the chest. Let's go. Inhale down and exhale up. Inhale down and exhale up. You're contracting all the muscles in the front side of the body here, from the pubic bone right up to the collarbone to under the armpits. Make it work. Be intentional. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. If your core has let go, if your belly button, if your back is leaving the floor, you engage that core. You press that down just a little bit more. If you're not feeling it in your abs, bring your legs back away from the chest a little bit, away from those abdominals. Woo! 10 seconds are left. Really squeezing here. Inhale it. Inhale it. Exhale it. There you go. How's that? Here we go. And now, runner's lunge on the other side. Dumbbell or not, this one's up to you. Shoulders are back, core is engaged, chest stays lifted. Are you ready? Let's go down. Stepping down and come back up. Once again, remembering here, your arms can reach ahead, or they can reach down to the floor, or you can have dumbbells in your hand. You choose where you are today. Don't sacrifice your form. Make sure you're using the muscles and all the back of the legs, your glutes, your hamstrings to pull yourself back up. Being intentional with the exercise. You're not just going through motions. We actually want to see the benefits. You don't want to just feel like you're getting tired. You want to feel the whole back of the leg from the glutes to the back of the knee burning out right now. This is it. This is where progress is happening. Woo! Don't you love it? Yes. There you go. So now we're going down to the floor and we're going to do that tricep extension. Grab your dumbbells. Use the abdominals to push the belly button down toward the spine. Are you ready? Go. Lower down. Extend back up. Lowering down, extending back up. Using the muscles in the back of the arms to press up. You're keeping those elbows pointing to the ceiling the entire time. Those arms are not falling out to the side. Really squeeze. Really squeeze. Now, if you just noted that your back is arching a little bit, engage those abdominals. Press that belly button down toward the side. Woo! Inhale and exhaling back up. They're getting tired. You note that your elbows are falling out to the side. Let's keep them pointing to the ceiling. And good. There's your 45. Now we're coming back up. And we've got forward lunge with a twist on the other side. Or on the first side. Here we go. Shoulders are over the hips. Core is engaged. Get ready. We step forward. We twist. And we come back. We step forward. We twist. And back. Once again, engaging all the muscles of the thighs. They're staying entirely engaged. You're not letting that go. Your core is engaged to help you twist to the side. This is your unintentional ab workout. Really squeezing through that entire midsection and all the muscles of the thigh. Woo! And exhale. And back. And forward lunge. And exhale, twist. And back. Forward lunge, exhale, twist, and back. You're doing perfect. Really let that leg burn. There's your 45 seconds. Awesome. Let's grab those dumbbells. We're going to do the double bent over row with the dumbbells. Shoulders are back. You're hinged from the hips. Nice neutral spine. Palms are going to face forward. And ready. 2, 1, and squeeze up. Pulse just so you can feel it, and then lower down. Exhale. Maintaining that contraction from the underarm to the center of the spine, never letting that go. Engaging that core the same way you do on the floor, engage it while you're standing. So you can make sure that you're maintaining a nice neutral spine from this exercise rather than rounding the chest forward. That weight wants to pull you down. You work to keep that back up. Even engaging your glutes, pulling from the underarm to the center of the back, looking at the floor about 3 feet in front of you. 3, 2, and good. Excellent job. Now we have forward lunge with a twist on the other side. Shoulders back, core engaged, glutes engaged. 4, 3, 2, and let's do it. Stepping forward, twist. How many other people are feeling their heart rate up at this time? Woo! You lunging forward, knees bend, you twist, and back. Forward lunge, twist, and back. Again, maintaining that core, maintaining that contraction in the thighs, drawing up on the kneecap, engaging those glutes, being intentional with each movement that you make here. Twist. And back. Woo! Even feeling those inner thighs working. There, you can feel every muscle of the leg working in order just to hold you up for balance. And good. Now we're going down to the floor for those reverse oblique abs. So you're down on the floor. Hands can be under your bum, by your side, across the chest, behind your head, or even on your belly. Are we ready? And go. Pulling your knees to one side and the other side. Yes. Working those lower abdominals, purposely engaging that midsection, pulling from the pubic bone right up to the belly button. Note here, your chin is in line with the chest. Your chin is pointing straight up to the ceiling. You're not looking up behind you. You're not looking at your feet. You're looking straight up at the ceiling, helping you to engage that midsection, keeping a neutral spine. Let's not make those abs work any harder than they need to maintain a neutral spine. We don't want to injure the back. We want to exercise those abs. And good. Come on back up. We're on our last 4 exercises. For these ones, we're taking those legs wide. Chest is lifted. If you're using a dumbbell, you grab it. We've got 3, 2, 1, and good. Side and up. Using the inner and outer thighs, making sure those toes are turned out to the side so that we can keep the knees in line with the toes as we're lunging side to side. Use your glutes, pushing your hips all the way forward and up before we go over to the opposite side. And lift, going down, and lift, and down, and squeeze. 15 seconds are left here. Down and lift, and down and lift. Really engaging those thighs. No quitting. We've got 3, 2, and good. There's your 45. Now you grab the dumbbells for arm curl. Grabbing those dumbbells, you've got your feet a little wider than hip width apart, elbows tucked into your sides, palms are facing forward, shoulders are back. Are you ready now? And go. Pulling those arms up. You're contracting now from the elbow up to the shoulder, keeping that core engaged. Elbows stay tucked in. Don't allow them to fall out to the side. We protect the shoulders as well. Keep your chin parallel to the floor. Core and glutes are engaged to keep your body from rocking forward and back. Exhaling as you bring those dumbbells up, and then inhale all the way down. And exhale up. And inhale down. Your final 10 seconds here. Engage those glutes. If you let that go, you pull them in right now. Keep that chin facing the floor. As long as here, as the exercise gets more challenging, you want to lift. And good, there's your 45. Okay, down to the floor, bicycle abs, shoulders back, chest is lifted, and go. So you're doing bicycle abs. You say shoulders back, chest lifted. That's silly, that's me. Something I always do. So we're gonna reach side to side, squeezing those abdominals, really using all of the muscles of the abdominals from pubic bone up to the rib cage, really squeezing and working the entire midsection. Exhale, 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 squeeze, squeeze. 15 seconds are left. You're doing fantastic. There we go. Really working that entire midsection. You're no race. You're just going nice and slow, giving yourself time to breathe as needed. And good. And now your final exercise. You're up on your knees and you're going to do anterior raise. Shoulders are back. Chest stays lifted. Engage your glutes, pushing those hips forward. 2, 1, and go. Bring it up and back down. Bringing it up and good. Using the muscles in the front of the shoulder to bring that up. You note here, we're getting more and more tired. So as we get more tired, we either want to look up or we want to look at the floor. As we think, oh God, please let this be over soon. But guess what? You've only got 25 seconds left. And keep that chin parallel to the floor for 25 seconds. Core and glutes engaged. Using the front of the shoulders. Being intentional with this movement. Now you've got 10 seconds left. really squeezing and squeezing, using your glutes to push those hips forward. You're not rocking side to side. And that's it. That's the entire workout. I thank you so much. You did a very awesome job. Thank you so much for participating. I look forward to seeing you next time.